How we doing, guys?
Great. Talk a little bit about the importance of pace and tempo with your offense, especially in a game like this against a high-scoring team on the road.
I think pace and tempo is important for your team every week. You can go fast, you can go slow. I think the biggest thing you're trying to do is control the pace and the tempo of the game, and typically you do that through execution. And if you stay on the field because you're executing ball plays, that's a good thing against any team. Obviously, they have a prolific offense, but they're pretty darn good on defense too. So the biggest thing we're going to do is focus on us and what we need to do to be effective, moving the football and scoring points offensively.
Dak was added to the injury report yesterday. I know he did everything, but did it come on that run that he had late in the game?
Yeah, I think he did, yeah.
Was there anything that was limiting him in any way,
Nope.
if he took every...
Yeah, had a full practice.
So no concerns at all?
No concerns.
Jason, with this game being played so close to Oxnard, is it different than other road games in how you prepare for the atmosphere, the noise, things like that, because there are expected to be a lot of Cowboys fans in there?
Not really. For us, the biggest thing we want to do is just focus on us and what we need to do to prepare the right way and go play the right way. And, our fans were incredible the other day here at our stadium. It was unbelievable, the impact they made on the game. But ultimately, we got to go play. We got to go play at a high level in all three phases of our football team. That's really where our attention is.
How has the crowd in the past helped you guys on the road? Because there are a lot of Cowboys fans when you go to New York, Philly, Washington.
Yeah, we always appreciate the support. There's no question about that. We have great fans, not only here in Texas, but really all over the place. And you definitely feel that support, and it can make a difference. Logistically, when you play a game on the road, sometimes you're dealing with heavy crowd noise, and that can impact how you communicate. And if it's a little bit more balanced, that's a good thing. But again, I keep saying this, what's most important is how we prepare and then how we go play in this ball game on Saturday night. That's really where our focus is.
Jason, you're the second youngest team in the league. Have no starters over 30 years of age. Most young teams don't win. What's been the key for this young team to be able to win like they have?
Oh, I think we have good players, and I think they've learned from their experiences quickly. I think if you look at our season early on, we're an inconsistent football team. We won one, we lost one, we won one, we lost one. I think we were inconsistent from week to week and inconsistent within games. And you preach the importance of consistency and mental toughness till you're blue in the face, but sometimes you have to have some experiences. And we had some real life experiences that weren't very favorable, but I do think we learned from them, and we're able to build on some of the good things we did earlier in the year, and I think we were able to learn from some of the negative experiences, and that's what's most important, individually, collectively, as players, coaches, as units, and ultimately as a football team. I feel like we've done that over the course of this season.
Do you coach differently when you have a young team, or do you just emphasize different things because of the youth?
Oh, I don't know that you say we have a young team, we're going to coach this way, or we have a veteran team, we're going to coach this way. I think you coach. You try to help guys get better individually. You try to help the units grow and the team grow. There are some things that you have to be more mindful of when you have players who haven't done it before. But that's not to say you're not coaching the veteran players. You're coaching those guys as hard and as well as you can anyway. So, there are certain things you have to be maybe a little bit more aware of, the first time around type things that players might not be exposed to. But as much as anything else, you're just trying to coach them as well as you can and try to help them grow week by week.
Jason, do you feel like the team is playing the best right now that it has all year when you look at how it was earlier in the year to now? You talked about inconsistencies.
Yeah, that's for other people to decide. Our focus is on this Thursday practice that we're going to have today, and I know our guys come to work every day. They prepare the right way, and we try to go practice the right way. And if we do that again and again and again, that's what gives us the best chance. So that's really where our focus is.
You talked about the one possession games you guys have played this season. How much is the Thursday work when you guys do the 2-minute drill benefit that when you know that these games come down?
Yeah, I think it's critical. You have to work hard on situational football. Really, from day one of training camp, we try to make that a huge point of emphasis, and maybe no more important situation than a 2-minute situation. I think if you look at games across the NFL, prior to the half and at the end of the game, your defense is out there trying to make a stop. Your offense is out there trying to score points. So it happens at least a couple times, usually 3 and 4 times in a ball game. And you have to be great in those situations. We'll continue to work at them. We're not perfect by any means in those areas, but it's a big point of emphasis for us. I think we're getting more and more confident when those situations come up.
You keep track of that during training camp. I know, like, who wins each day. Do you do that throughout the season?
Oh, we compete. There's no question about that. We don't have the big chalkboard out there and say, hey, you guys won this week. But I think deep down they know who wins and who loses, and that's an important part of that whole drill.
Y'all started to win on the road in November. Is there anything you can point to in some of those later games of what you fixed on the road?
Not necessarily. I just think you try to grow as a team and you learn from your experiences. And, I don't know if it matters that much to us, home, road, moon, or parking lot. The big focus is just being our best every day. And we just try to lock in our preparation, what we need to do today to get ourselves ready to go. And we'll keep emphasizing that as a staff.
We practice outside every day this week since you'll be playing outside.
We will practice outside today. I've not made the determination on tomorrow. We'll let you know. You'll be the first guy to know.
Why are you outside today?
Because we're playing an outdoor game, and the weather is somewhat similar to what we may be facing on Saturday. So you try to replicate that environment as best you can.
You update on Beasley and some other Malik Collins, will they go today?
Beasley will not practice today. Who else did you ask?
Malik Collins.
Malik will probably be limited today.
Blake.
Blake probably will not practice today. We'll let you know afterwards.
Noah.
We anticipate Noah practicing, yes.
Respect was a theme that you carried from the start of the season. What gave you that idea, and why is that your theme of the year?
Oh, that's probably a multiple lemonade conversation.
How about a half of one?
Yeah, the biggest thing we try to emphasize is if you want to earn the noun respect, you have to do the verb to respect. And, the way we define that is to act in a way that demonstrates high regard, to value, to care for, and to appreciate. And so if you think about what you're trying to do each and every day with this opportunity that we have, with the talents and abilities that each individual has, the privilege we have to do what we do, the details, all of the different challenges you have in preparing to be your best. I think if you have a healthy respect for that and for your teammates and for your coaches and for everything we try to do each and every day, typically good things happen. So it's always been a point of emphasis for us, and it'll continue to be. And that's really what we focus on, the verb to respect.
How have you seen Cheeto progress this year? He's had his fair share of targets, maybe even more with Byron playing so well.
Yeah, I think Cheeto has grown a lot. We put a lot on him. We play a lot of single high coverage where he's out there by himself, and he's just a good football player. He has all the physical traits that you want, and he has the right competitive spirit to play that position. And, one of the things you find out when you play corner in the NFL is the quarterbacks are good and the receivers are good. You're not going to win every time. But how do you respond to those? And I think time and time again he's responded the right way and made a number of big plays for us. He keeps getting better week by week.
Your offense struggled a little bit earlier in the season. Are you satisfied how that's come along under Scott Linehan the last, 8 weeks or so?
No, we're never satisfied with anything around here. We're always striving to get better. I do think we've improved. I think we've gotten better. I think we've become a more balanced offense as we've gone. But again, we're a work in progress, not only on offense, but on defense and the kicking game and every part of our team.
Thank you.
All right, guys.